What is up? What is up, everybody? It's a Birdman underscore 951 in the building on the NFL trade deadline, and I think it's all over. I think it's about that time that nothing can go down anymore. Correct me if I am wrong, but I think that's the deal. And it looks like our boy Fletcher Cox is going to stay with the Eagles. Looks like he is not going to go anywhere. It looks like the money wasn't right, so it is what it is at this point. So Fletch is not going anywhere, it looks like, unless it's already a little bit too late. So I do not know. I think we're already past the deadline, so it's 2:44 here on the West, 3:44, 4:40. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much a wrap right there. What's up, Gio, man? What's going on? What's going down? Yeah, just looking at all the stuff that's going down. I haven't done a video on my Detroit thing yet, but I'll kind of get into a little bit today before I head out to work. Shout out to Eagles Uncensored. It's been a minute, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Yo, what's good, West Coast brother? And hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I don't know. I guess Deshaun, I don't know what's going to happen with Deshaun either. I was hearing, with the whole Henry Ruggs thing, and we will get into the Henry Ruggs thing, that maybe Deshaun will be going down there because it looks like Ruggs is going to be he's going to be down for quite some time, depending on how the NFL is going to handle this. But he made a big mistake, and the Raiders keep finding themselves in some sort of trouble with the law where that's the whole thing with the whole Vegas thing. It's like there's so much, we go there for a weekend and we think that that's crazy. And, we have a, blast and everything. You got to be careful what you do out there. But also there's a lot of drinking involved. So the whole thing is that, these players have to conduct themselves a certain type of way. You make all this money. I don't know why you can't get, an Uber or anything like that. So that falls on them. But man, the Raiders suffering another huge problem, another huge dilemma, and they're trying to, make this push. But man, they just keep, sinking right now they just keep finding these problems to have that are unnecessary. Let's see. Jordy Fighter, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's see. I could be almost certain Djax is going over the Raiders. Yeah, well, they better hurry up. I don't see anything yet. If you see anything, let me know. Jordy, what's going on? What's going on? So let me update this real quick. Yeah, we did sign a corner from Denver. And that man is Kerry Vincent Jr. I couldn't tell you, if this is a good deal or not or anything. That's going to be determined on what's going to happen. But I don't know why they decided to get Denver's in a kind of a weird situation. It seems like they're being sellers too. But it's like Denver has always had some sort of issues. Like, what are they doing? Are they rebuilding, retooling? What is going on? They still don't have a QB from what it looks like. And let's see, so let me talk about Kerry Lamont Vincent Jr. Let's see, football safety for the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow, that was quick. They updated that pretty fast. He played college football at LSU before he was drafted by the Broncos. He's 22 years old, and he came out of the 2021 draft, round 7. He was picked 237. He's 5'10". High school was Memorial Port Arthur, Texas. I don't know that. He's 185. His position is safety. Let me see if I can find any little bit more information. Okay, did we just do something right now? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that deal the Philadelphia Eagles have acquired defensive back Kerry Vincent Jr. from Denver in exchange for a 2022 6th-round pick. The team also released tackle guard Brett Toth. So where did he go? I don't know why we would do that. The Eagles protected the following practice squad players, which is Le'Veon Clark, I almost forgot about wide receiver John Hightower, and Jordan Howard, and safety Elijah Riley. Let's see. Yep, that's it right now. Double check. All right, hold on a second. I think that's all we did so far. I guess it's just Kerry. The deal that the Eagles done today, and I think that's going to be it.
The third was involved in an accident that killed the driver of the other vehicle. Third was involved, killed the.
This is a little small update on the Henry Ruggs thing. So let's listen to it.
Involved in an accident that killed the driver of the other vehicle. It happened about 7 hours ago, 3:39 a.m. local time in Las Vegas. And Henry Ruggs III is being charged with DUI resulting in death. For more on this, let's bring in ESPN Raiders reporter Paul Gutierrez joining us now live on SportsCenter. Paul, obviously a tragic, devastating story that is still developing out there in Las Vegas. What other details can you provide?
Yeah, you hit it right on the nose. It's a tragic situation. As you mentioned, it happened at 3:39 in the morning. Henry Ruggs was in his Chevy Corvette and rear-ended a Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 caught fire, and police found a deceased victim inside the Toyota. Ruggs was showing signs of impairment, transported to UMC Hospital to be treated for non-life-threatening injuries. And as you mentioned, he will be charged with DUI resulting in death. It's an ongoing investigation, of course. But when you look and see what the potential penalties are for him, it's if convicted of those charges, it's a minimum of 2 years in prison, maximum of 20 years. So again, not to lose focus or anything here, somebody lost their life. The Raiders have put out a statement as well, saying they're aware of the accident. They're devastated by the loss of life, and their thoughts go out and prayers to the victim's family. So again, just an all-around tragedy, all around on a week when the Raiders were coming off of their bye and returning back to work for a game this weekend in New York City.
Yep, and obviously football, the last thing on the minds of the Las Vegas Raiders, and I think it's key. Once again, he showed signs of impairment when police found him. Again, Henry Ruggs III facing DUI charges, DUI resulting in death after a car crash that took place about 3:40 a.m. local time in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so that is very unfortunate that this man decided to kind of be selfish. You know, these guys make millions of dollars, and there's no excuse for it. You should have somebody there that's gonna, you know, your safety net or whatever. You guys have, there's no reason, you know, people, you know, that don't have that much money take these kind of dumb risks, and they shouldn't be taking that risk at all anyways, you know, because now you just, you know, took someone's life away that, you know, that shouldn't be gone because you wanted to just, you know, make your own irrational decision on deciding to drink. You know, it's like we shouldn't be still doing this in this day and age, guys. We should not be doing, you know, getting hammered and thinking that everything's going to be okay when you're impaired, you know. And the NFL has to do something about this, because this is not the first time that this has happened. There was a Dallas Cowboy player that did this as well, and that person was murdered too. So the NFL's got to lay down the hammer on these guys. I don't know what this means, but you heard it right there that he could possibly facing 2 years in prison, and that's a huge blow to the, you know, the Raider fan base, the organization, and then just like fans across the world. You know, it's like when this is going to come to an end, guys. They have to. You know, they're human at the end of the day, but you have to do everything, you know, safely. You can party and all that stuff, but you have to have your, you know, you're out. You have to be responsible. And, you know, they had to teach these guys that since day one and show that this is a serious thing, guys. Like, you know, drink, you know, if you want, you know, drive your fancy car on that, but you can't be drinking. You just can't do it, man. You just can't do it. Let's see. Oh man, I missed a lot of comments there. Yeah, it's sad, man. A bad mistake by a 22-year-old, and unfortunate one that hopes he gets well, and prayers to the family. Hope he can turn his life around. He's a good cornerback. Zone coverage is solid. Speed is there. He is just under body 5'8", 180. Yeah, that's true. That's what I was thinking the same thing, Gio. Devontae's in the building. No headaches. Eagles Uncensored Podcast. What is up? Welcome, Kerry Vincent, to Philadelphia. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Or if you're still here, it goes a long way. Tough on Ruggs. Yeah. Well, honestly, bro, it's all our faults for making these guys feel untouchable. Yeah, there's that, but you could also, you know, you have a big responsibility, you know, especially to, like, you know, the commitment you make. You make all this money, and you have this someone you got. I know he's young and everything, and he's still kind of learning and everything, but that's why they have all those important meetings before they even get, you know, in the draft and all this stuff. And, you know, he has to his listening, but, you know, you can't be thinking that you're just bigger than everyone. You can do whatever you want without consequences. And that's kind of what happens here. Yeah, that's right. That's why there's Ubers. And I mean, dude, you could freaking limo, whatever you want, man. Dante Stallworth killed someone drunk driving when he was in New England. Yeah, another one. Another unfortunate accident. All right. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. So we all know about the cornerback Kerry Vincent to the Eagles. I do not know where Brett Toth is going, but he's no longer an Eagle. That's kind of scary a little bit, because our line has been kind of, you know, taking some hits here and there. Chiefs trading guard Laurent Duvernay Duvernay to the Jets for tight end Dan Brown. So the Jets doing some work there. And I don't know if you guys saw the Giants Chiefs game, but I don't know what's going on with the Chiefs, because they've been really slouching, especially with that offense. I was able to see like a little bit of the quarters, but Mahomes just looks very off, man. I can't believe that they played that badly, that poorly, and they were still able to knock off the Giants. And the Giants had that game for the winning. They had the Chiefs where they wanted them, but they just didn't capitalize. And I know Cop Pizzle's pretty upset. Let's see if we could check on our boy Cop Pizzle. Cop Pizzle. What's he doing? What's he doing these days? He's got a little baby doll there. Let's see. So let's see what's going on with Cop Pizzle for a second here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Whistle!
Blow the whistle.
Oh man! Oh man, I was hook, line, and sinker tonight, man. I mean, yeah! Whistle! Oh, I could taste it. It was like a Kansas City. It was like barbecue in Kansas City, baby doll. I mean, I could taste it. It was right there. I was watering, man. I'm sitting there thinking like we just went on the road on Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs and beat them. Whistle!
Samson and Sheila.
And it gets taken from us.
Cop Pizzle.
What do you got to do to win a game? What do you got to do? What do you got to do? I don't even know how to be. I don't even want to be mad tonight. I mean, the Giants' defense tonight played really good. Whistle! They played really good. They played good enough to win a ball game. They played, honestly, I mean, forget last week. Just forget last week. I think this might have been the best game the Giants defense has played all year long. Patrick Mahomes, yeah, he did his thing every now and then, but really, the only thing great about the Chiefs' offense tonight was Tyreek Hill, but their running game. But Mahomes really didn't beat us. Whistle! And if you told me that Patrick Mahomes wasn't going to be the ones that beat us, I'd say, well, we're going to win. You know, I don't know what to think. I don't know. I want to think that Joe Judge did a good job tonight. The jury's probably out on if Joe Judge coached a good game tonight, because you know the more.
All right, that is enough of that. But you could see what's going down with Cop Pizzle and his whole thing, because he set that bar so high. Remember when we got into it, he was like, we're easy. We're going to beat this team. Easy. And I cannot wait to play the Giants. I know we have our own trouble and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be fun. Maybe I can do another collab with Cop Pizzle, and we'll see what we do from there. But you know, there's the Giants situation is very different from the Eagles. Okay, they've been doing this whole thing for a couple years now, or maybe more than a couple years, and the whole Daniel Jones experience and all the whole thing, you know. So they're supposed to be way better than what they're showing, especially what they did with signing these guys, all the money they spend. They bring in this guy, that guy, Saquon Barkley, this and that. You could just keep going on and on and on. And that's one thing that we do not want the Philadelphia Eagles to be. We do not need to be in any sort of situation that is sort of like the Giants. We do not want to be in that world of hurt, you know. And they've been consistently bad for. I'm losing count on the years, obviously, on how bad the Giants have been. You know, I mean, it's it's laughable at this point just how, you know, they're not even seeming like they're going forward at all. And that's where the Eagles have to like be prepared, and we don't want to fall in this trap right now. You know, what I will say about the Detroit Lion game, I was, you know, I'm happy for the win, but I got to see more. I got to see more consistency with what they're doing. You know, it's like the whole flower, you know, analogy, you know, we all laughed about it. But hey, if we keep somehow like we turn things around and start winning, I'm not saying we're going to playoffs and this and that, none of that. But we just want to see progression. We want to see what this team looks like going forward. We want to get more insight with Jalen Hurts, and you know the jury is still out there on everybody that's on this team. Let's see. So I kind of get angry when I look at that Detroit game because it makes me angry that you guys, the organization, allowed us to watch like just horrible bad football. And what pisses me off about this Detroit game, when you're watching the game and stuff, you see that the simple things in life that, you know, create football, which is like, you know, running the rock, you know, you dial up pressure, you start putting some blitz packages together to put pressure on the quarterback. So what is this product that they're trying to sell us Eagle fans? You know, we're in the 8th week now, and then it seems like, okay, let's try to get back to basics now. And that's all the fans have been preaching and crying and saying, like, can you please do this? Can you please do that? So that's where I am with this win. It's just it's very frustrating to see that we were able to do that, basically knock the snot out of Detroit Lions. But what I take from that is that it just makes me angry because of what we should have been doing way back when. We could have possibly had 2 or 3 more games to be won there, and we just didn't. We thought this coaching staff thought that they were just going to be too smart. You know, shout out to Joe Castro. Joe Castro is not really a big fan of Jalen Hurts. He puts, you know, a lot of pressure on, rightfully so. You guys can judge Jalen Hurts on whatever you want to judge Jalen Hurts as. But my whole thing was, when you put Jalen Hurts out there, why didn't you break down the game plan the way you kind of broke it down from Detroit and kind of ease into the play attack and everything? Just kind of like let everything just kind of like fall into place. Let's take what we got. You know, you saw the passes to Dallas Goedert. You know, he needs to establish a connection with, if it's going to be the tight end or the receivers, we need him to have where his, like, you know, Carson Wentz for a minute there, his security blanket was Zach Ertz. Let's just call a spade a spade. It was always Zach Ertz. So he needs to have some chemistry with somebody. I just feel like he doesn't have that chemistry yet with one receiver or one tight end yet. You know, and then the thing is that, like going back to the Detroit game, just like seeing what could have been, you know, you barely started running Miles Sanders, and we got a little, that was the sickest tease that an Eagles fan could have, is just like, You ran him for that little bit. You put Jalen under center, and you could see this leads up to other plays being dialed up. And that's what makes me upset about that Detroit game, is just that why did we have to wait so long for this? And the other thing is, when we play the Chargers, is this going to continue, or is he going to think, you know what, that was enough of that. That was cute that we did that, whatever, and we're going to go back to pass. You can bring up Jalen Hurts' passing numbers or whatever, bring them up, but you just have to have a balanced offense. And if the defense is able to, stop the offense on the opposing team, that creates a little bit more bounce where guys could get a little bit more rest instead of just like cooking the defenses. Because the more plays that we just go 3 and outs, there goes the defense. There goes the defense. Hands on hips. It's just got to stop. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. They said at 8 to 10 weeks when he first got injured. Popcorn. What's up, Philly girl? How you doing in the house? In the building. Shout out to Backyard Birds Podcast. Yep. His poor daughter. Yeah, that's right. We aren't the worst team. That's what happened. We aren't the worst team. That's what happened. We picked up a corner. Yeah, Carrie, Vincent. See if I can get like a little highlight video. Let's see if I can put something together. Why did it take so long for the experts to get it when we knew? Right? Exactly. Let me see if I can pull this up. I know Sonic. Shout out to Sonic in the building. He's always sending me some great videos. All right, let me share this. Hopefully I don't get busted sharing this with y'all, but we're going to do it anyways. Let me get the screen a little bit bigger there. Let me mute that. Let me mute the. So this is some highlight tape, some college, Kerry Vincent. It's more college right there. Yeah, I saw that play. It looked pretty cool. So maybe low key, he can be out there in case someone gets injured, and I know he's a bit undersized and everything, but he looks like he's able to just kind of disrupt, like stuff like that. That's kind of what we're looking. We need that disruption like that. And he actually caught that ball. That's pretty dope right there. And that's all you could really ask for when the safeties or the corners. It's just like, be disruptive. Don't let them catch that ball. Another knockdown right there. And let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing that just because I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTube police. But shout out to Sonic. He had put that up. Let me just post up my link real quick. So if anybody wants to join real quick, I'll be on for a little bit. Give me a second. Copy this link real quick. All right, so I went ahead and posted it up, the link. I'm gonna pin the message too. All right, cool. There, that's done. The deed is done. So if anybody wants to join in,
This is Sparta!
Sam Bell in the building.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Don't go about you, buddy.
Man, I feel pretty bad for the Titans, man. I mean, I kind of feel like I can't believe that you guys got some bad luck like that. I can't believe the your Rolling Rock there got out for the season, man. That sucks, dude.
He'll be back.
This year, you think he'll be back?
Yeah, they said 6 to 10 weeks.
Really?
6 to 10.
Wow. Let's see, 6 to 10.
6 to 10 weeks.
Where does that put you guys at? What week of football is that? Do you know?
That's gonna be in the playoffs.
Oh shoot!
Right there.
Yeah, man. Because you know what, the Titans for a minute they were kind of like confusing me because they were like losing some games in the beginning, and I was like, why? How the heck are they losing these games? Because I was like, for sure I had you guys being in like the AFC Championship at least, But let's see if Adrian Peterson can hold it down, dude. Let's see if he can hold down the fort a little bit. Who you guys play next?
The St. Louis, the LA Rams, but that's not why I'm on here.
Okay.
The Packers released somebody today.
Oh, Jalen Smith?
Yeah, we need to grab Jalen Smith. Grab him.
Yeah, you guys want him?
Yes.
Well, you better hurry up because I think the deadline's already passed now, right?
Well, yeah, but here's why we need Jalen Smith. We got Julio Jones and AJ Brown. We need somebody on the other side of AJ to be fast.
Right.
If we got 3 top guys, that's enough.
Yeah.
Can he also play running back too?
Maybe.
We can put him as running back and let him go, The dude is fast. He's
so
like,
you guys, is the Rams going to shoot. Are the Rams going to Tennessee or is it in LA?
it's in LA.
Oh, so you got a road game.
Well, you're in California, so you might be able to go to that game.
Yeah. I really haven't seen. I'll catch a Titan fan once in a while, but the Rams stadium, they'll have a good opportunity. So Titan fans, if they travel really well, you'll probably see a good amount in there in SoFi. So that'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So how do you think they're going to handle the situation now that the King is down right now?
Well, we're not going to when Derek King comes back, we're not going to let him go.
Right.
Like, that's not happening.
Right. And then I don't know if they're going to the Rams just signed Von Miller, but do you think he'll be allowed to play for this game or does he got to wait one more week?
No, he's got to wait for one more week.
Okay, so no, you don't have to. At least you get saved there, sort of. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing we've done was signed Kerry Vincent. What's your opinion about the Denver Broncos? What do you say about them? Because it seems like they're selling.
Denver Broncos, they're having a tough year. I think their coach should not get fired, but wait till next year.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to be looking for a quarterback as well, and depending on what happens with Jalen, we might be looking for a quarterback as well too, because the jury's still out on Jalen Hurts. So how you feel about Jalen Hurts, man?
Why you guys gonna get rid of Jalen Hurts? You need to keep him.
No, I'm not. Well, the thing is, I'm putting my GM cap on, and there's a quarterback that it's rumored to be tied with the Eagles, and I don't know if he's going to come out yet, but that's Matt Corral. I don't know if you heard of Matt Corral.
Yes, he's still playing college.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know if that necessarily means that Jalen's going to be on the way out. He might still be here, but another team might want to pick up Jalen that's willing to, work.
The only team I know that might need to pick Jalen up is the New York Jets. What's up, Jerry?
What's going on, guys?
Jerry? How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
I like your setup, bro.
Thanks, man.
You got the mic, yeah.
I like the background too.
The Steelers are trading Melvin Ingram to the Chiefs for exchange. Okay, so the
G's are terrible. Dude, listen, they're terrible. Once they came to Nashville, I was at that game. I watched the Titans blow the heck up Kansas City all over the field.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Kansas, but just watching Mahomes just looks like he's a shell of himself. He doesn't look like the right Mahomes. I maybe that injury kind of like tweaked him out even more, man. I'm like very I'm not really sold on the Chiefs right now. And then the Giants should have won that game yesterday.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
I think the Kansas City needs to go get the Green Bay Packer guy that got released today. Go pick him up. I think that can help Kansas City in the long run if you pick him up.
Yeah, also
dude, I'm serious, Jerry. I'm serious, man. Come on.
They do need some help. But
I don't think
a linebacker's going to do it. They need cornerbacks.
Deshaun Jackson he got waived by the Rams too, which is confusing to me, man. Like why they let him go?
Well, I think the guy got what's his name again? Please tell me from Green Bay. Sean, who got released from Green Bay. What's his name?
Jalen Smith.
Yeah, Jalen Smith. He needs to go to Kansas City. I'm sorry.
Real, yeah. Help him out.
Yeah.
Man, that was probably one of the fastest releases, huh? Green Bay signs Jalen, and now he's released.
What do you think, Jerry?
Well, I kind of look at my team more than anything. You know what I mean? What we do. I'm not so sure about other teams, but as far as the Giants losing last night, I kind of like that.
Dude, I mean, how did they blow that? I mean, that game was that was all Giants right there. They could have won that easily, but they somehow, some way. Thank you, Daniel Jones, for helping us, blowing it one more time.
yeah, getting us a little closer to the playoffs, as I always say.
Yeah, and then things going down in Miami. I think they're still trying to pursue Deshaun Watson, but you got to feel bad for Tua down there because they're just not helping him out. And hearing all this, Deshaun Watson stuff, that's got to be crazy.
That's gonna be really distracting.
Right.
Yo, Berman.
What's up, Rafi? What are you doing, man? You ready to rock and roll? Look at you.
Yes, because even though Halloween is past on Sunday, I'm wearing this Rey Mysterio's mask because long live the legend right here. And I'm so happy that the Carolina Panthers just won against the Atlanta Falcons with a 6-1-9.
Right.
Well, okay, what is Rey Mysterio's nickname? They call him something.
Rey Mysterio's nickname?
Yeah.
Ah.
And it starts with the K. Starts with a K.
Oh man, you're making me
Oh
think.
shoot.
King Rey Mysterio.
King.
Kino Lucha Libre.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was the king. Well,
Yeah,
because it was the earliest, mightiest hero, everything. But
yeah.
well,
Yeah, his nickname's Kino Lucha Libre. That's what it is now for
Right.
Rey Mysterio.
yeah, because I just saw this debut on 2002, and well, almost 20 years later, he's still the best. But well, I'm still feeling better than Berkman. I'm salute you because right now you're feeling better about those Eagles victory against Lions. Because let me tell you something, Detroit Lions had the worst season ever, and I was saying from the beginning that Philadelphia Eagles got the easy win on Detroit Lions because they're not gonna be an upset right here.
Yeah, they it's just upsetting, as an Eagle fan watching, just going back to basics is with just run the damn ball and dial up some pressure on the defense. It's like, was it really that hard to ask for? I think like when we played the Panthers that we didn't. I think the last time we kind of put pressure on the offense was when we played the Panthers. We made it, really tough for Sam Darnold to get comfortable back there, and he had some mistakes, and in the pocket. So that was kind of like the last time that I felt like the defense, put in, really a real good effort, to stop the quarterback, and now we did it against the Detroit Lions. But Coach Gannon, I gotta see more of this. Like, dial it up once in a while. When it's like a three and long or something, put that pressure on the quarterback.
Hmm.
If like Tom Brady, you see what happens when you put that pressure on him. And look what the Saints did with the backup quarterback.
Shh.
What the Saints did with the backup quarterback against Tom Brady. Wow, dude. You see that pressure down the middle on a quarterback, that's huge, man. That does a lot. You frustrated the hell out of Tom Brady, and he just looked like an average Joe, right?
Mm-hmm. And the last time our offense actually pushed forward was the Falcons game. And it kind of sucked that like it took this long for them to realize
Right.
what we realized all along. And I said that earlier in the chat, Backyard Birds podcast. If you didn't know, by the way.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
yeah, it really sucks that it took them this long. It just like bewilders me. Like you heard the crowd screaming it run the
Right.
run the damn ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you would think you would get it, but
Shout
they're
out to
doing it now.
Greg Castro, man. How you doing? Yeah,
Hey.
go ahead. So, let's see. So, what were we talking about? So, Deshaun Jackson, he's on the waiver. I guess the Rams, are not going to claim him. So, do you think he might? What team do you guys think? I'm hearing Raiders might pick him up because of the whole Henry Ruggs situation. Do you think he
Well,
might?
he needs to go to Kansas City. I'm sorry, Kansas
Oh
City.
yeah, Andy Reid.
My opinion.
Yeah, that kind of would make some sense there.
Yeah, but well, there are some rumors that about the Deshaun Watson trade is going to be with the Panthers or the Miami Dolphins. So I don't know. This is about to get expected about the trade of Deshaun Watson because if one good team could request a trade like Deshaun Watson, like a good teams with a good defense and a good offline, of course, and of course,
Are you talking about
organization.
Deshaun Watson from Texas? The Texans? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yes, yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
if one team that had a good organization or they have a good defense or off the lane, maybe it could be a shocking surprise for to make that trade for the Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson needs to go to Detroit. I'm sorry. Go Detroit.
We'll have no future.
What?
No, I don't think so because how the hell are gonna put
you're
Deshaun
right.
Watson on a
You're
team
right.
with no wins? How the hell is gonna be?
I don't know. Like Detroit, they're too young right now to like. I don't know. But then again, they play for their coach. I don't know. Maybe if you do put them there, maybe they're a little bit better. But their coach is kind of suspect too, though.
Well, I think Deshaun Watson goes up to Detroit. I think he'd be perfect for him. Help him get back into the groove. Being an NFL football team. That's what I believe.
Mm.
Hey, King, you could hop in right now. My link's posted up there if you want to hop in. I know it.
King El Ryder.
Yeah,
It's coming to the
King,
Raiders.
Can you imagine being a Raider fan this year? Like that roller coaster that they've been on, as far as like the whole thing with Gruden, and then like they go on their bye weeks. They're supposed to be enjoying the bye week, and here comes the story today about Henry Ruggs. It's just like what a roller coaster to be a Raider fan right now of everything that's been going on, man. Like,
Well, tell me about that. I don't know much about that. What's going on about that?
I think Deshaun Watson could be a perfect fit for the Raiders. But, well, about the next year, because even though there's going to be like a trade deadline, but, well, it seems like they had the perfect fit for the Raiders, but it was about the next season, because right now this is very difficult, because there's rumors that about the trade another team, but there's another report and they're going to stay for a while for another season like that. But, well, who knows about that? Because if we unstill together to the official information what's going on with their trade of Deshaun Watson, that we can finally come. Is he going to stay, or is he going to go into another team? But I prefer to go into the team for the Raiders. In my opinion, if I was Deshaun Watson, I will definitely go into the Las Vegas Raiders for the Jewish contract right here. And of course, and a possibility to trade like a first pick for the first round at another draft right here.
right.
Henry Ruggs got into a car accident, drinking and driving, and killed somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what your question was.
Oh yeah, that.
Well, the Raiders also have. Oh, let me see. Former Tennessee Titans quarterback who sucked for 4 years, Mariota, who's a complete trash.
Oh my God.
Mariota was all right.
Mariota, when he came to Titans, he played like crap for 4 years, and I saw him play, and I got tired of it.
You guys
There's
needed a
no
quarterback
way.
whisperer.
Huh?
You guys needed a quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, and we got then Tannehill stepped up when Mariota got hurt, and then we kept Tannehill on board. We let Mariota go. See ya.
Yeah, Tannehill's a lot better than Mariota.
Yeah.
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 Well,
I just think sometimes the coaching doesn't mix together. Like for right now, for example, Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni, I don't think they're like I don't think they gel together right now. I think Jalen is trying to do one thing, and I think Sirianni's doing another. Now, I don't know if that can be fixed. Time will tell, but he only has, I don't know, X amount of games before they're just going to see that this doesn't work. I know they didn't pass a lot against Detroit. I think he only had like 14 pass attempts. That tells me that they just highly, relied on the freaking run game there, which is fine because Eagle fans have been asking for it. That's fine and dandy. But now that we're gonna play the Chargers, even though the Chargers are struggling at this point in time, I still think this is an important game for the Eagles to win. You could say what you want.
exactly.
Chargers. You could say that they're terrible right now on this now. Okay, you could say that, but they're still a viable team, a good enough team. Justin Herbert is a very good quarterback. They have a lot of good stuff that's going on, and with the Chargers. So this is going to be a very good win for Sirianni to do. Plus, we haven't even won at home. And that's a damn shame that we haven't even had a home win yet. So let's see what Nick Sirianni is going to do. Is he going to feel like, I did such a great job with the Lions, I could just kind of lollygag against these Chargers? Like, no, dude.
Buyer beware.
Like I said, to me it was kind of like fool's gold a little bit. Like, hey Jerry, how did you feel about the Detroit game? Did you get overly excited? Were you kind of just like mad about it, or how did you feel about it?
I felt really good about it, honestly. I mean, I kind of seen what I seen the last game on the first drive for to this game. You know what I mean? And I think that if we continue on this path, on this trajectory, I
Yeah,
think that we can start winning some games.
right.
But
Yeah,
if they go back to the old way that they were doing before, it's going to collapse.
RPO. Yeah, and then what the thing too is that, okay, so now that the tape is out, Detroit hasn't really seen Jordan Howard in a long time. So, this now the tape is going to be out on Jordan Howard. So now Chargers are going to get a little bit more prepared for that run, because they're going to be like, okay, all right, Eagles, we see your run game, and we're going to raise you a passing game. So we're going to attack your run game, and we're going to put a little bit more pressure on Jalen Hurts to throw the ball. Now, it's out there that you can run on the Chargers, so that does help.
They're
So
32nd in the league, by the way.
right, so
Yeah.
you could still have our run game and all that. Do some different, give it some different looks. Maybe throw in Boston. Do some different things right there. But what I want to see more, I want you to raise the bar up more for Jalen. Don't go crazy. Don't go, okay, RPO, shotgun. No, I'm not asking for that, but it's baby steps. I want you to each game that goes, give it, okay, let's throw it another 5 or whatever, because the thing is that if you can
be comfortable.
Right, if you can have a balanced attack, that kind of relieves the pressure on everybody, including the defense. You could see that the defense was just having fun, sort of. Like they were just kind of like,
they were eating it up.
Yeah, they were just enjoying it, and that's kind of what you want your defense, just to kind of relax, enjoy the moment, and just just be disruptive, get to the quarterback, and all that. But when you tire or gas out your defense, and once you see the hands on hips and breathing heavy, that's they start getting upset, man.
Yep.
Wicked went in the building. What's up, Philly? Saying what's up to Gio. But you know what I'm saying. So I think I'm more anxious about this Charger game than anything, because are we going to revert to back all that bad football that we've been doing, or are we going to progress and go and put a little bit of what we did with Detroit out there on the field? Because it just seems like Sirianni kind of like overly thinks something, or he just like thinks that he knows better. This is my situation. This is my team, and I'm going to do my plays. And if someone says, what was that when he against the Raiders, he declined the penalty? Was it declined?
Yeah, he declined the penalty.
Or he accepted it.
Or he accepted the penalty.
Yeah, he accepted it when he could have declined it. It would have been 4. I don't like his thinking when it comes to that. Like, you either let the Raiders go for it on 4th and down, and if they did make that catch, okay, oh well, or they go for the field goal. That's the thing that worries me about. Yeah, that's the thing that worries me about Nick Sirianni, because I don't think he's in any position to make those type of calls yet, because he's a rookie. He's
learning on the fly. Yeah,
you're supposed to be, learning here and just doing the basic stuff. Like, even like I got really mad. Remember, he tried to do a Philly play, and that pissed me off. Like, come on, dude.
Playing too aggressive, man.
Yeah, that you're in no position right now to be getting cocky with any kind of play calling. You just do the basic stuff right now. And it's funny because, Jerry, if we would have done just basic stuff, we probably win 2 or 3 more games, and we probably wouldn't be in this situation. Like that Niner game, I felt we could have won that game. Like,
definitely. We probably won all these games if we would have, play to our strengths, because
Right, right.
players, it's just coaching, really.
Yeah, and then how are you just gonna let Miles Sanders just sit on the sidelines and drink Gatorade the whole game? Like, what's the point of having him here if you're just gonna just have him sit over there? And like, what is this? Are you not? You don't believe in him, or you think like where do you get off thinking that Jalen Hurts is just like this guy that just slings the rock all over the place? Like, what gave you that? Who gave you that information? Because right now, what Jalen Hurts needs a balanced offense. It's right. They basically said that Jalen Hurts is 85% of our offense.
Yeah,
That is ridiculous,
yeah.
man.
You can't run that much through a kid. You
Well,
can't.
you guys need to keep Jalen Hurts. Just keep him. Be done with it, man. You don't need to get rid of him right now.
Well,
No,
they aren't
it's
apparently.
If you get rid of him, that's a waste of time.
Trade
no,
deadline's over.
but the thing though, Sam, it's like Nick and Jerry are not mixing well. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like it's like the whole Mariota situation. I
Yeah.
believed in Mariota, but I don't think that the coach and Mariota mix well. I don't think they had the game plan for Marcus Mariota to succeed. I think
Yeah.
they just didn't gel, and that's kind of the situation that we are in. I could kind of see Jalen Hurts and Marcus Mariota kind of like a same kind of concept quarterback. I see that, but the thing is, if the coach is not going to work to what he does well, this is not going to work because I don't think that Nick Sirianni does well with the mobile quarterback. And I feel that he's not even designing any plays just for Jalen, where it's a design play for Jalen Hurts to just run.
Yeah.
I don't need him to take it to the house. I just need him to get the first down.
But
I think a lot.
here's what I'm about to say. Here's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
You need to keep Jalen Hurts on for right now because when 2022 draft comes up, once you draft a new quarterback, then you can let Jalen Hurts go. That's all I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know about letting him go because we need those draft picks for the defense and not just that, but I think back in the conversation that we were having, I think a lot of it is Howie Roseman telling Nick Sirianni what to play.
Yep.
You know what I mean? How to play. And now he's seen us lose so much, he was like, oh, shit, I better not do that. Better let him call the plays now.
Right. Right.
My job's on stake now. So
Philly play should be retired from the playbook. Yes, unless Nick Foles comes back. But yeah, the thing is that here's what I feel like. I'm still upset with Howie. I kind of just want him out of here. I don't know if we're gonna change the season around, but if it continues to do that whole thing that he was RPO this, RPO that, and not running the game, like somebody has to take the fall. And I want Howie because he's the one essentially picked Nick Sirianni out of all the coaches you could have picked. You handpicked Nick Sirianni. And I don't like the whole thing about him being a puppet. I can't stand that. I just want a coach to coach. I want that coach to bring in his concept, his ideas, what he envisions. That's what I want my coach to do. I don't need someone. I don't need freaking Howie Roseman on his shoulder right here whispering, sweet nothings in his ear, messing up the atmosphere. Because if Howie is sitting right here and Jeffrey Lurie's sitting here and Nick Sirianni's hearing all this, he's not going to focus. He is not going to be. It's kind of like Doug Peterson. I think that's why Doug Peterson is not here, because he had Howie here and Jeff here, and they're both telling him something, and he could not handle it in the day. That's why Doug Peterson is gone. And we cannot be in that situation anymore. We just
stressed him out, man.
Yeah, we can't do that no more. We can't leave these coaches alone. And I kind of feel that, the Dallas Cowboys are letting Mike McCarthy kind of do that. because Jerry Jones loves to meddle. Jerry Jones will literally sit on your shoulder and tell you what to do. That's Jerry Jones. But I feel Jerry's kind of backed off on Mike McCarthy and is kind of letting him coach instead of just being in his ear. The Dallas Cowboys are looking like, I mean, they're set up they got easy games coming up. The
They've
Chiefs
had an easy year so far, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, you play what they give you, and they're taking full advantage of it. I think the Vikings are a terrible team. They didn't really put much of a fight up against a backup quarterback in Dallas, so it is what it is. I don't think the Vikings are a playoff contending team for any kind of push because they really didn't put up much of a fight against Dallas, and that was in Minnesota, so that was pretty bad. But I
Well,
think it's
Dallas is going to lose to the Saints.
the Saint. Well,
The
that's
Saints are going to beat the Dallas Cowboys. That's coming up.
I don't know. They just lost their quarterback, bro.
you're right.
Well,
That's,
they got this backup quarterback that looks pretty good, and the one they have right now.
I mean, the Saints could show up. I mean, they just took out the Super Bowl champs, so that is very possible. But right now, Dallas is just playing the number game right now. They're really attacking what they need to do. I think the Raiders now they're in trouble because of the Ruggs situation, but I thought they would be pretty competitive, the Raiders and Cowboys on Thanksgiving, but now I'm kind of like now they lost Henry. That's a big blow to Raiders. But the only other competitive game I see is like the Cardinals. I think that's going to be, a really good game for the Cowboys, but other than that, they got like Falcons and all that. So I think Dallas honestly is going to have like a 14-3 record. They might go 13-4 maybe. But it's set up for that. But
we'll see. I want to see a bad team kick their ass. That's what I want to see.
but when I say
we'll see.
But when I say that, that doesn't mean I'm putting them far in the playoffs. I mean, they could have. I mean, you can look. I mean, who's done it? I mean, the Ravens, the Falcons. They look good during the regular season, and then when playoff time comes, they're a no show. And we got the Packers. The Packers look like they're a real deal. We got the Cardinals. Tampa's going to be in there. So there's plenty of teams that we could see where Dallas goes. If they go into the playoffs, because they might get what's going to be important here is that the rankings and who's going to get home field advantage and all that stuff. So it might, if the Dallas Cowboys have this record that I'm saying, everything might go through Dallas. So the Cardinals game is going to be a very big game, especially when it comes to the NFC seeding. So we will see, and that's going to be a huge game. The Cardinals and Cowboys game is going to have huge implications on this running for Dallas. If they lose, then that means that Dallas is going to go back to where they were, square one again. Yeah. But I still.
Well, here's the deal, Burn Man. I do not want Dallas Cowboys made to the Super Bowl. Heck no, no, and no. Period. Right. Don't want them to be, because if they become Super Bowl champs, I'm really gonna lose my mind because I'm not gonna hear the end of it.
Oh, especially the whole world's not gonna hear the end of it.
Dude, they're gonna get in the playoffs.
Only people that should be in the playoffs is one team. It's the Tennessee Titans. Period. In the story. Not the Philadelphia Eagles. Heck no.
Oh my God.
Cowboys are going to go into round one and lose. So I'm not worried.
Well, guess what? If the Dallas Cowboys want to become Super Bowl champs, you got to beat the Titans to get the job done. And we can beat the Dallas Cowboys hands down.
You better have you better have King Henry.
We'll get King Henry back, Burma. You know that.
Yeah.
This is our year.
You guys got Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I know.
Woo.
We'll see.
Wait, so did Adrian Peterson come out of retirement, or where was he?
I guess. I don't know. I just
Where
heard that they got him.
Yeah, I don't know where he.
Adrian
Was he like
Peterson, better,
45?
Adrian Peterson,
Adrian
better,
Peterson is 40 million years old, like Jason Peters.
Adrian Peterson should play like lights out first game.
We'll see.
But it's not happening, bro. Trust me.
I know.
Oh, they just signed it. They just signed it.
Who?
They just signed it, Adrian Peterson, because after the injury report of Derrick Henry, now they just bring Adrian Peterson because he was the leader on yards on the history, and he was fifth on the all-time, and he just won the MVP on the 2012. But well, it seems like he played for the Minnesota Vikings in the 2007. He was from Oklahoma. And he was in Grace. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, yes, it was because Derrick Henry, he was hurt in the 8th week, but it seems like we need a problem right here. So let's call Adrian Peterson. Let's see what's happening. They say yes. So after the injury of Derrick Henry, there is no choice to put Adrian Peterson to come back. They say, hey, I'm in.
Well, Adrian Peterson needs to play lights out first game. Play hard and do your job,
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Rather you than me.
Do you guys know who the Raiders play this week? Anybody?
I don't know. We play the LA Rams.
Oh, they're gonna play against New York Giants.
Oh,
We play the LA Rams Sunday. Then right after we play the Saints.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
all right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream, but go ahead and plug their channel so they could subscribe to you guys. And I appreciate you guys on the show today.
All right.
No, thanks, Merman.
All right. Whoever wants to plug their show, go ahead. Next.
Just hit me up on Backyard Birds Podcast on
That's the name of the channel, the YouTube channel?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just look for me there. All right, guys.
Appreciate you, Jerry.
All right.
All right. I guess it's gonna be me because right now, hit and subscribe my YouTube channel as Rafael Cesar Montilla. You can follow me on TikTok and Twitch as Captain Water 93. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram as @MedicineRafucho. And I will see you there. El Capitán se despide. I will see you there, Birdman.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then BL.
I'm the last one.
Yes, sir.
YouTube BOSG for me. Definitely go sub me up. Almost at 220, so let's get there, man. And let's have a good week this week. Let's enjoy our win against the Lions, even though we dominated. As always, man, it's fly, Eagles, fly.
And that being said, thank you for tuning in. And tomorrow's West Coast Wednesdays, I'll see you with Philly, Foothills, and King. So shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Wow.